I want to talk to you about the bat flips that we have seen, because you mentioned how you have seen how the world looks at baseball from being around the world.
Right.
Bat flips around the world are seemingly commonplace as opposed to here in the United States. What is your stance on bat flips?
Well, I think that our unwritten rules, right, have always been the product of the players deciding what's appropriate on the field. I think what you're seeing, and you're seeing it in the WBC, is today's players are a little different than they were 25 years ago. I think that's a good thing. I think this group of players will rewrite those unwritten rules in a way that fits better for them, is probably more entertaining for our fans. And at the same time, I think those rules will continue to respect the history and traditions of our game, because our players have a great sense of history and tradition. So I'm all for that evolution. I think it's a good thing for the game.
So if more and more people start flipping bats, so be it?
If the players find that acceptable on the field, I think that's a good thing.
What if then that means more items come across your desk in your inbox of chin music and things of that
Well,
respect?
I think that's a sign that the players don't find it to be acceptable, and they'll they'll find an equilibrium there on those unwritten rules. They'll find the place where there's a little more emotion, yet nobody's annoyed enough that they're going to be throwing at someone, and that is the process of redefining those unwritten rules.
Do you think this game is more fun now?
I do think that. I think the game's great. I mean, I really do. I was sitting there last night thinking, it is so fantastic. You got a team from Puerto Rico, a team from the Netherlands. You have a crowd that is unbelievably enthusiastic. You have great athletes. We were talking about it last night. Great athletes, two of whom at least are playing out of position and showing how athletic they are. I think the game is, in fact, exciting, and I do think it will continue to evolve in a way that will grab our fans.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.